Make no mistake. War is coming. With all its glory and all its horror.
This is Kate Lockwell reporting live for UNN. Stunning news tonight as massive numbers of Zerg began pulling back to their main hive on the planet Char. While they aren't giving up the worlds they've conquered, most of the aliens appear to be massing near the fiery planet.
What can it mean, Kate?
We really don't know, Donnie. We'll keep you posted with any further developments.
I know what it means. And it ain't good.
Lock and load, Jimmy boy. These plastic critters just keep coming. What we got here's the biggest turkey shoot in the galaxy.
Hate to spoil all your fun, Tychus, but we gotta start pushing toward the primary hive cluster pronto.
That's a tall order, old buddy. Between them nidus worms on the ground and that swarm of flies overhead, we ain't in no position to push against anything.
You're always an inspiration, Tychus. How you holding up, General?
Damn poison. I told those pansy-ass medics to lop off my arm so I could get back to the front. Even so, I'm in pretty bad shape. I've decided to hand over all command to you.
I understand. I know that ain't easy for you.
Easy? Son, I'm getting off easy compared to what you got ahead of you. To reach the main hive, you'll have to choose between taking out their ground reinforcements or their air support. There ain't time for both.
Don't worry, General. I'll deal with the Zerg. First chance you get, head back to the ship and get patched up. That's an order.
We've secured our landing zone thanks to you, Commander. General Warfield believes an attack on the primary hive is suicide under current conditions. A diversionary attack to cripple part of the Zerg defenses will give us the opportunity we need.
You know, I've been thinking,
Scares me more than the Zerg.
we're gonna have to take out those nidus worms before we can make a move on the main hive. Them Zerg bursting up under us wherever they please ain't exactly conducive to our health and well-being.
Well, placing charges at the right spots in their nidus network could flood the whole system with lava. What's your take, General?
Well, it's dangerous, but it could work. Bigger problem still their flyers. Even if we could move our units forward, we can't provide adequate air cover while the skies are contested.
Any suggestions?
Intel shows 80% of the Zerg flyers nest on an infested platform hanging in low orbit. We take that down, we'll own the air.
Hell, if this platform's so important, why not just nuke it?
The nests are burrowed deep into the superstructure. Surface detonations won't do it. We'd need to land a strike force on the platform and take it apart piece by piece. It's your call, Raynor.
We can deal with the nidus worms when they surface, but there ain't no way we can advance without air support. We gotta take that platform down.
We came all the way down here just to head back into space?
I only wish I could go with you. Give them hell, Raynor. The Zerg flyers are using this old orbital platform as their base of operations. It's actually made up of several smaller platforms, tethered together in geostationary orbit. The nests are too deep inside to destroy with a bombardment, but clearing the whole thing with ground forces will be costly.
Adjutant, what's keeping that thing in orbit? Has it got power?
Affirmative. Thermal readings indicate intense heat coming from the platforms. Core temperatures are kept stable by a series of coolant towers, still operational despite the Zerg infestation.
Perfect. There's your answer, General. We get on board and destroy the coolant towers in each section. The reactors will go critical and take care of the Zerg for us.
Excellent plan. You missed your calling, Raynor. You would have made an outstanding staff officer.
I reckon I'm right where I'm meant to be, General. Now let's get saddled up and hit that platform. Kerrigan won't be giving us a second chance.
Ready to plunder.
What's going on?
All right, so let's get everybody working here. Get more guys going.
Not enough minerals.
Time to clear the air.
Sir, I'm scanning to get a positive fix on all the towers. Got it. I'll mark the tower coordinates on your map.
Damn, Jimmy. This whole place is writhing.
Once we blow those coolant towers, it won't matter. The platforms will burn up and kill everything on them.
So we have 4 coolant towers we need to destroy. We got a couple of spots for expansions on each side of us. There's a few more over here, but I don't think we'll need all of them. So we're gonna be hitting pretty hard on our base repeatedly. So what we want to do is just get a nice little defense going on this side, and then I'm going to be building some Marines and medics and everything. And once we get a nice little group, we're going to go down and take this expansion, and then we'll build a defense here. And that should be good. So, and then at that point we can kind of take a little bit of time to just sit back and start working on planning our overall attack to push out, because we're going to need a much bigger force to take the other platforms. So get those going. We'll hold off. We'll wait for the first attack before we start building up, because it's not going to hit us very hard, but we'll start making Marines in the meantime.
SCV ready.
So we got a couple bases I'll just touch on real briefly here. We have this base, which just has
Additional supply depots
sort of
required.
light units, mutalisks, zerglings, that type of things, and that one's not going to be a real threat. We'll take it out real soon. Now this base here has heavy ground units, mostly lots of ultralisks and that kind of stuff. So we're going to want to build our defense on this side accordingly. Oh, here comes the first attack. So yeah, mostly ultralisks. They still send air units, but not nearly as many. And then this base is going to be sending mostly air units. A lot of brood lords, corruptors, that type of thing. So we're going to want to build our defense on this side accordingly for that. So just things to keep in mind. And which one we decide to take out first is kind of gonna depend on you know, which side of our defense is holding up better. And we'll deal with that when we get there. So, more Marines. Our upgrades again.
You want a piece of me, boy? This better be good.
You scared me.
By the number.
Alright, we're going to throw some of these guys in a bunker. And we're going to take the rest of them over here to defend this side, which should be the next area attacked.
Aye, aye, sir. You gonna get this better be good. Been waiting on.
SCV ready.
Alright, and then we are going to build a Psi Disruptor, which will lower the movement and attack speed of all incoming Zerg, and a couple of anti-air turrets over here, and this side should be in good shape. We'll eventually put some tanks over there too, just because they're going to be sending in ultralisks. But for right now, I think we're in good shape. I'm actually going to make a couple of Goliaths on this mission. I might, just for fun. I mean, we probably could be fine with our normal Marine and Medic combo, but I might just use some different kinds of units that we don't usually use just for fun. Maybe some Goliaths, maybe some Diamondbacks. You know, who knows? So. Alright, we got an attack coming in here. And we've dealt with them pretty well. Lost some Marines, but that's expected when you get hit with an Ultralisk. Alright, we'll make some more and maybe call in some mercenaries here. Let's call in Spartan Company, War Pigs, I suppose. I think that should be good for now. We'll save up and call in the Siege Breakers in a minute. But this little group should be fine, so we'll just start moving down with them. And we are going to take this base. Okay, well, we don't need to use the model cannon on that, I suppose. Move on in here and take out the Broodlord. Use a model cannon on some of those. There we are. Alright, so we now have this platform cleared. We are going to use this as our next expansion. So let's just grab, yeah, 3 or 4 guys. Bring them down here. And we will start building some bunkers, lots of anti-air towers, and another command center. So, alright. Let's get some bunkers, probably like this. We don't want them too close together or we can't move our army out. Wonder if we could... Not sure if that's a good idea or not. Yeah, we'll build a third one. There's going to be a lot of guys coming in by air, so
Commander, you should stay away
more
from those
Marines
tunnel
will
entrances.
be better.
According to the sensors, they're chock full of mutalisks.
Alright, got an attack coming in on this side. Looks like we're going to be fine, but we took a lot of damage, so this would be a good time to call in our tanks and just get this side good and set up so nothing can really get through.
Not enough energy.
Get our last Marine upgrade going on there, and
Mineral field depleted.
we're going to start working on get our armory, start working on upgrades for our machines.
What's going on? Yo. You gonna give me orders? Got it.
Alright, fill up these bunkers here. And I believe that's all of our Marines, so we'll make just a few more to fill that last one up. But we should be in good shape. I'm going to build a couple of supply depots to act as a little wall for us. And then lots of anti-air. And we're going to come down here and build lots more anti-air. Because, like I said, this base here directly to the south is the air base. So they're going to be sending guys up straight from their base, and we want to be sure to be able to deal with them as they get here. So, alright, we'll build this up, start harvesting here. And while that's going on, I'm going to be building our army that we're going to move on this first area with. So let's get some Diamondbacks going. And I'll build a second factory here in just a second.
This better be good.
There we go. Get our armory up. Oh, that's the one for ships. Get our armory upgrades going. Okay, we got some brood lords here. Let's take them out with our battle cruiser. Ooh, I might have made a little mistake in designing our defense here. We got to make sure our SCVs can get up and repair those bunkers. Get our Goliaths over there to help out too.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, don't let him get too far ahead. And we will build just a few SCVs here. We don't need too many, because even now it's starting to happen. We're starting to get more than we need up here, so we can just start moving them down this way. And we have a guy over here. We'll leave one guy up here to repair these as needed.
Mineral field depleted.
Here we are. Gonna keep building up our army. Got some Diamondbacks, get a few more Goliaths out there to help out with the air units in this new base we're going into. And probably call in some mercenaries here soon. I think I'm going to call in the Hell's Angels, not to move with this particular force here we have, but I'm going to bring them down here to help out with any other Brood Lords that come in that can outrange our bunkers, so we have more than just this one battle cruiser to deal with that. But,
Upgrade complete.
Alright, get our upgrades, keep them coming. Oh my goodness, we are running out of minerals up here fast.
Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
None we can't handle. Alright, we got a nice little army here, so let's move out with them, and we will take this first platform.
Victory is ours. At the ready. On the move. My pleasure.
Now we've got the basic, my thoughts building this force is that the Goliaths are really good at dealing with air, and actually not too bad. They'll be able to help with ground too, since we have those that upgrade that lets them target air and ground at the same time. And then the Diamondbacks will absolutely annihilate anything on the ground, and they've got a really long range too, so I mean they can deal with things pretty well. So, all right, there's the first area taken care of already.
Get out of there, sir.
So just pull them on back here. Looks like we lost a couple of guys, not too many though. We are going to make
additional supply depots required.
more.
In the rear with the gear. Roger.
Supply depots. Gonna call in the Spartan Company here in a minute.
It's getting ready to blow. There she goes. Get clear.
Alright, gonna call in the Spartans. And we got some nice minerals from doing that, so let's just grab one of our Diamondbacks and you'll get all those resources.
Upgrade.
I'm picking up signs of heavy air defenses on that platform.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, so I'm thinking the air base is going to be the next one we attack, just because I don't want to really have to deal with those Brood Lords any longer. And, oh, looks like they tried to attack our AA turrets down here.
Defenses on that platform, sir.
Try and get those repaired up. Yep, so this is the ground base. It's pretty heavy, and this is where most of the Ultralisks are coming from. And I can't really remember what's down in this base. I think it's kind of balanced between the two, but let's just maybe do a few scans and get an idea. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of a pretty well balanced between the two, but that should be fine. So, all right, let's get our army. Let's get our reinforcements for our army. And we are not going to waste any time. We are just going to move out and deal with that air base. Gonna keep making guys the whole time.
Not enough minerals.
Victory is ours. Excellent.
Alright, we got a little base here. That's fine. Just kind of move in. The Goliaths have nice range on their missiles, so they'll take out anything in the air. The Diamondbacks have nice range on the ground, so they'll take out anything on the ground. This guy's a little beat up. We'll send him back to get repaired.
I'm waiting.
But everyone else is going to move out as they are.
On the move.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, so we're going to move in here. Looks like that's the quickest way down to the coolant tower.
Complete.
I like it.
Base is under attack.
See how that attack is on our base. Okay, we are doing fine. Those tanks will rip that thing apart.
My pleasure.
So yeah, just move on down. Let your Goliaths clear the air. Let your Diamondbacks clear the ground.
Vespene geyser
And go on and attack the coolant tower.
Get out of there, sir.
And go ahead and retreat.
Get me out of here.
They're rebuilding, whatever. It's all gonna get blown up in a minute.
I like it.
So just go ahead and get over here. Don't go too far. We're gonna want to swing back in a minute and get all the resources that they left. So how are we doing? We got more Goliaths coming. We're gonna need more
Additional
Goliaths.
supply depots required.
Get our last upgrade there. Oh my goodness.
Going on? Huh?
That should about do it.
Look at that thing.
Warning. Unidentified Zerg organism detected inbound. Largest on record.
Damn. That's all we need. We better take that thing down, or it's gonna cause some havoc.
Alright, so that is the Leviathan. And we want to move our army because they are right where it's going to be going.
Of course.
Hang on, we'll move them back down here and grab those minerals though.
On the move.
Send a Diamondback down to grab those. That all? No, there's more.
Additional supply depots required.
Victory is ours.
Okay.
Upgrade complete.
So he'll go grab all that stuff for us. That'll be good. This is why I've been making so many Goliaths, because we want to take out this guy. And he's got a pretty good amount of armor, actually. So, things like Marines are not going to be any good. That's why we wanted to build Goliaths, because they need to be able to punch through that armor. So we'll take him out, and then we will probably push on the ground base, because at some point soon we're going to need to expand up here and take this expansion. And this one's pretty dangerous. It's in a lot of danger from the ground base. So, but we'll deal with that in a moment. All right, so let's grab all of our guys.
Base is under attack.
We're gonna grab our battle cruiser and also our Vikings. We're just gonna move everybody in here, try and get them all together in a group. How's this attack going up here? Oh, okay. Let's not deal with the Leviathan just yet. We are gonna take out these guys first.
I like it. How devious.
There we go.
My pleasure.
Okay.
On the move.
Now let's go deal with the Leviathan. And actually, we're gonna take all of our Diamondbacks though, and we're gonna leave them because they're not gonna be of any use against him. They're just gonna get beat up. So we'll take all of our Goliaths though, our Vikings and our battle cruiser, and we will engage with them. As you can see, he just rips through us here. And we are going to have to... We got a lot of guys that aren't attacking, and I don't know why. Okay, there we go. They had... I think they had a debuff on them or something, so... That's fine. They got the Mutalisks as well. And he should go down pretty quick here. There we go. It was kind of a costly fight, but we took him out, and he does not come back. So that'll be okay. And we might have lost a lot of Vikings, or not Vikings, Goliaths. We did lose our Vikings as well, and actually I will call in more Hell's Angels to replace them, because they are still going to be quite important for dealing with any Brood Lords that come up. But we also got more Vikings, Goliaths. I keep calling them Vikings, I don't know why I do that. That were being built all that time. So we'll get some replacements for our armies going here. Get everybody together, and let's grab some of these SCVs that we have an absolute plethora of, and bring them out to repair. This group still should be strong enough, I think, to assault the next base. Now, do we want to hit the heavy ground base or the more balanced base? The more balanced base, I think, might be a little bit easier. Maybe. We come in from the top here, I think, and swing on down.
Mineral field depleted.
Well, we are starting to run out of minerals first. So actually, what I think we are going to do is we are going to take our army up here. We are going to clear this little expansion.
Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted.
Clear this out. There we go. And we will expand this spot here in a minute. We'll just use our normal army to defend it for the moment.
Additional supply depots required.
What's going on?
Get a couple of supply depots.
Additional supply depots required.
What needs killing? What? I'm waiting.
All right. We are doing pretty good. So, just set the rally point as over there. Oh my goodness. All right. Sure to deal with this. There's a big group coming in.
Of course. What needs killing? What needs killing?
Alright, well those guys did quite a bit of damage to that little group we had, but I think actually by taking them out now we saved probably our little defense. That probably would have ripped us apart, so.
Loud and clear.
We still have a Banshee over here. Let's send that to meet up with the rest of our army.
Mineral field depleted.
Grab all these guys, move them up here.
Overtime. Bad news.
You guys can repair.
Mineral field depleted.
There we are. Go ahead and land that if everyone gets out of the way.
Go ahead. In the rear.
All right. So let's grab our army.
How devious.
And we're going to move over towards this base and try and take it out nice and quick.
On the move. My pleasure. Excellent.
Make sure we're all kind of together before we move in.
Is ours.
And they're going to have a lot of Ultralisks and things, but the Diamondbacks, as you can see, are just going to absolutely annihilate them. Any little air defenses they have are going to be overtaken by the Colossus.
Victory is ours.
Our SCVs are under attack.
there we go. Oh my goodness. That is... How did we miss that group?
You better move out fast.
Okay, well... there goes our new expo. That's fine. Just pull your army on out. That must have come from the main base. The south.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Alright, where are they going there?
Under attack.
At the ready.
Okay, so let's move our army in to take out these Ultralisks. I'm not sure where they're going.
Yeah, so, any second now. Any second. There it goes.
Good job on taking out those towers.
Alright, looks like these guys are going to attack this side. That should be fine. I don't think... Yeah, our tanks are just going to tear them apart. So, okay, let's get our army together over here. We'll have someone repair them. Let's grab a Diamondback and send him back over this way to grab those resources that were left by that exploding platform. I think that's all of them.
I like it. Go ahead.
Is there anything down here? Okay, we still got Vespine. Alright, well, they destroyed our expansion immediately. That's fine, we can rebuild. We had a few more SCVs than we need, or a few more, yeah, SCVs than we needed over there anyway, so. That's alright. How's the rest of our army looking? We could use a few more Diamondbacks, I'd say.
Not enough minerals.
And I think that'll be good. Maybe a few more Goliaths as we're able to build them. We'll get our army nice and replenished. And then we will head out and take out the last coolant tower. What kind of mercenaries do we have? We can probably... Well, if we get enough minerals quickly, we'll just hire whatever mercenaries we have left and send them in too.
Bad news? What needs killing?
Problem is we need to get our income back.
What's the plan?
Okay, we got another mess of brood lords coming in.
Exhausted.
Definitely glad we're dealing with these guys now and not on the next mission, because they are a real pain. Alright, you guys all get to harvesting.
Not enough minerals. Vespine Geyser exhausted.
What needs killing? Yo.
Call down our mules up here.
SCV ready.
I think we should be fine. We'll just wait for our army to kind of get rebuilt. Oh, okay, there's all of our Diamondbacks just chilling up there.
Not enough minerals.
Want a few more Goliaths. Just to deal with any air units that come up, but this should be a pretty good force to work with.
I'm waiting.
We can also send in our Vikings to help out with the air. They're not doing much else at the moment.
Not enough minerals.
Alright, so we'll just get those Goliaths, and then we will head in.
You scared me. What's going on? Yo.
Build some refineries, although I don't think it really matters too much at this point. Gonna set the rally point for our factory on our troops. We're gonna start moving forward.
I like it.
Mission has taken a long time already. That's just kind of how it is just late in the game like this. Oh, hello! Were you on the way to attack our base? Well, that's good. Now we don't have to deal with those guys in their base. So, alright, grab everybody here.
Can't hold them alone. Victory is ours.
Come on down this way. We can use this cliff to our advantage a little bit while we take out the towers and things below. There we go. Gotta love those Diamondbacks. Kind of regret not using them more. All right. Ooh, that's quite a big air force they have over there. That's fine. Let them deal with, or let our Vikings deal with them, and just move the Diamondbacks right on in and directly attack the coolant tower. And there we go.
That should about do it.